Alright guys, so in terms we've got these new tickets here, well we actually got new ticket missions here. Before we actually have a look in the missions, so have a look how you got all these 50 tickets here. Well I think there should be 50. This should be the current amount everyone should have if you've kept up the missions and that. So I thought I'd quickly show this off, I guess a little update first. But yeah, let's have a look at the other missions, right? So usually, like I said, these missions are usually pretty easy. You get most of them done basically by just doing, in-game stuff, like just regular stuff like daily missions, stuff like that. But let's have a look, right? So, as you can see, we've got clear raid a few times, or up to 10 times. I'm assuming this will count for both raids, so either if you did this new one here for Vegeta, which should be pretty easy, or if you did the one for the Fusion one as well, or not Fusion, the Cell one as well. But obviously doing raid, you do get a lot of rewards for anyway doing this. It's always worth grinding anyway. But like I said, you get, if you do 3 per day, which is the usual thing for your limited time rewards, it's pretty easy to get done. But I'm pretty sure you can obviously grind this one as well, because it is technically a raid. So I don't see why it would matter, but it could, right? But just, make sure you do 3 per day, get done pretty easily, or just grind it all now. Let's have a quick look what else we got. There should be like daily missions as well. Daily missions is pretty easy stuff. So use 10 energy on Zenkai Rush, Battle Final from Frieza. So I might actually put a little YouTube short up for that to show the best team. And I've done it before for Zenkai Rush battles, but just to show you which event it is, it's this one right here. So obviously it's free Zenkai Z-Power anyway. There's your characters there. Like I said, I probably will do a little YouTube short. I'll get that up by tonight. So probably by the time this video uploads, I should have the short up as well. But you can pretty much order this out, like all up to I think 25, I think it is, and then you have to do like the last 5 stages, manually. So it's not too bad. Plus you get CC for it, so it's definitely like a win-win situation. What other missions have we got here? Where is this one here? So you got play Tri Arena, so that's obviously back again. That's in PvP. It's that little, would it be limited time? How do you call it? I don't know, but it's Tri Arena. It's pretty easy. I think, I'll do a video for that as well for Tri Arena. I don't usually do PvP videos, but I think I will for that. Clear bonus battles. So bonus battles are pretty good, but actually we'll have a look at all these first in case there's another way to speed it up. KO a red character a few times, up to 15. Yellow 15 as well, purple 15. So just pretty much every color 15 times. So I'll show a quick way to do that in a minute as well. Because when I do these missions, I like to take on several missions on at once, but I'll explain that in a minute. Obviously, yet again, same as last time, win using your 1st, 2nd, all up to probably 7th. Yeah, 7th anniversary characters. So let's have a quick look. I'll show you the bonus battles quickly, and then we'll talk about how to get these done quicker, because obviously there's a lot of missions here. So obviously, the bonus battles doesn't really matter exactly what one you do. It's just any of these ones, right? So obviously, even if you're new to the game, I wouldn't recommend using the Super XP, just because it's really easy to get XP. I mean, you can if you're like really new to the game, but it's probably not worth it. Super Zenny is obviously really valuable for Zenny. Obviously you need lots of it for like, equipment spending, because obviously you got the equipment mega upgrade bananas at the moment, which try and take advantage of that if you can, because it's really worth it. You got the bonus battles here for each color as well. So typically I like to just farm up maybe like, 100 energy per day on per color sort of thing, just to try and get as much resources as I can. But usually doing this on the weekend's better, just because on the weekend you get double the resources, so it's a lot more effective doing it that way. But you can do it now obviously, and you also get a Hoi Poi as well, which is really helpful. So now let's talk about the other stuff, right? So obviously, as we saw, you have to KO a character each color, I think 15 times in general. But there's also 1st, 2nd, and all that character as well, right? So what I'll do here is we'll make a quick team here, right? Which one can I quickly make a team of? I don't need this one. So what I'll do is we'll take on several missions at once. And how we'll do that is, let's do this. So I'll probably use, I think, Fusion. So the reason I use Fusion, I mean, you can probably use any other team, but obviously with Fusion you have a lot more characters to pick off with every year. So then what we'll do here as well is, now we've got Fusion selected, we'll go down here and select first, obviously, as well. No, that can't be right. Where's Gogeta there? Have I done something wrong? Let's see that. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the one. So if we do that, obviously these units here all drop for first anniversary or first year. So let's bring this Gogeta, just because he's a really cool unit, I still like his artwork. And what we'll do now is we'll go through each one. So we'll do second as well. Pick any unit from there, so we'll just pick this green Gogeta. It doesn't really matter who you bring, and I'll show you why in a minute, but we'll just quickly make a team up here. Basically, how I'm doing this is this will take on, obviously, several at once, right? So if I just get a random team set up here, right, and like I said, you don't have to pick the exact same units I'm picking. Just each one, I mean, it doesn't even have to be Fusion, it could be any other one. But just pick units that are going to help out. I mean, you don't really have to build a team focus on, like, Z power and stuff like that, or Z ability and stuff like that. But doing this makes it a lot easier just because all your teams like uniform sort of thing, right? Even equipments, you don't have to put them on. And I'll show you why in a minute, right? So, now doing this, we got characters from first to all the way to 6, right? Which is obviously really good. And now doing that, we'll go into... You can do events, but I think story mode is going to be better, right? And the reason why I want to go story mode... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what mode you go on. Now is the most... Probably the annoying part, which will take a little bit to actually find. And what I'm trying to find is a stage of at least 3 different colours, right? So obviously if I find a stage of 3 different colours, like red, blue, yellow, for example, doing that, I'm getting multiple missions done because I'm going to have... You know, I'm going to be carrying them the same amount of times, right? So if I do it 15 times. But not only am I doing that, I'm also getting the first, second, and third units done as well, right? So I like this one, right? We'll just take on this stage. Yeah, I guess we'll take note of what level we're on. Like I said, it doesn't... I mean, even this part, it doesn't really matter who you pick. Obviously, I'll go first, second, third, just so I know the numbers are right. But doing this, we're getting essentially 6 missions done at once, right? Without spending too much time. Like, you can individually go, you know, 1, 2, stuff like that. Well, I mean, I guess you could just do PvP. PvP, you probably grind out a fair bit, but doing this way, you're guaranteed to get the units that you want, for like first, second, and all that sort of thing. As you can see, probably... Maybe I should have added equipment, so just to make this a little bit easier. We'll do that after this fight. But, I mean, even doing this, you don't have to do it manually like I'm doing it. We'll do that. Yeah. After this, we'll quickly put equipment on and see how much we can just auto this. Because obviously doing these sort of missions, you don't have to actually play the game, you can just auto it. Sort of thing. So we'll give him, I mean, even the equipment, you don't have to go super buff, because it is only a story mode. But at the same time, you don't have to do this story mode, it's just this is a random one I picked with at least 3 different colours. So if I just do this 15 times, I'm guaranteed to get it, right? But also doing this, you will probably have to change it, because I think it's only 5 times you have to win with these units, with like first, second, and third, and all that sort of thing. So, should we quickly do it 3 times, and have a look? We'll do that. We'll actually put on auto for the next 2, just to see how fast we can get it done. But we'll quickly just chuck on random equipment. Like I said, it literally does not matter what you pick here. We just want that extra little bit of damage just to help speed it up, sort of thing. So I'm just picking like the first thing I physically see with my eyes. I'm just picking that. I don't really care what it is. Oops, not that one. I don't know what I mean. You can probably just do like equipment grinding, doing this as well without you know, not using skip tickets, just actually just doing it the other way manually. You probably could do that. But yeah, I think, like I said, this team should work fine now. Now we've got the equipments on, this should hopefully speed up a little bit. Not sure exactly how much will speed it up by, but at the same time, you don't have to do the same strategy I'm using here. You could essentially get this challenge done a lot faster and a lot more effective if you farm up Space Time Rush. Because you're also getting a lot of colours done differently doing that way as well. So, by the way, as you can see here, you can see the damage difference in terms of, you know, speed and that, just adding them a few equipments. Like I said, I could have added better ones to speed up even more, but I just rushed. I'm not really too worried about this. But now I'm doing this strategy, you can literally watch a show, YouTube, and just do auto this way, and not really have to worry about it. Just tap on the screen a few times. You can, I guess, use auto clicker if you want, or do it manually if you're bored, but as you can see, just doing auto, it's not the fastest, obviously, because the bot's a bit, you know, not the brightest, we'll say that. But it's still not taking too long. Okay, and as you see, you're not going to die from this sort of event, so it's not, you don't have to worry about that as well if you're going to do it auto. So we should have this done if the bot does the right thing. So that didn't really take too long. It took a little bit, but obviously when you use other units, like if I use the Ultras for example, they'll speed up a lot more, but just because we're aiming for these few challenges, we'll quickly do that. I just want to do rematch again, but I'll do manual. Whoops. Click the wrong button. Just because I want to speed it up just to see how many missions we got done, just so I can sort of show. Because doing 3, at least we'll see the bar move a little bit, so you can see what I'm talking about, sort of thing. Up and load, legends. Alright, let's have a look. Let's see if I can speed this up a lot more. I mean, I should be able to, I'm doing it manually now. I thought this Gogeta would hit a lot harder. He's not really doing that much damage. Okay, quickly do this. Probably just save this Gogeta. As you said, like obviously manual's a lot faster doing it this way, but I just thought I'd show you can do auto if you want. I mean, there might be an easier stage you could do, but you might spend ages trying to find it. That's probably the only bad thing about it. Oh, we got that one done. So as you can see, that's going to be 3 for every one. It may even be 3 of the KO. No, I think you have to KO a character 5 times. So let's go into missions here and we'll see the progress bar. This one here. So obviously, as you can see, we've got a few of them done already. Just go down a little bit just to start seeing. Where is it? So as you can see there, we got, yeah, so 5 of each one, so you have 15 times. So as you can see, we've got, what, a total of, what, 6 or something? I don't know the exact amount of tickets, I'm not quickly doing the math, but you can see what I mean. You're doing it this way, you're getting more challenges done in a lot less time than just doing first anniversary units, then second, then third. You're doing multiple at once. Obviously with the 7th one, you do have to do, you know, that way, but it's only 5 times you have to use a 7th anniversary character, so it's not too bad. But then, what I recommend, if you're going to keep doing the same strategy I'm doing, once you've done all these challenges here with which individual year, just change to like the team you use in PvP and just wipe out the rest of these KO characters. But you can do this way as well. So what I was talking about before is these ones here. So I haven't even done it yet myself, but this Space Home Rush, right? Obviously there's a lot of units here, so you can get all the colours pretty much done within these few stages. Sort of thing, well you should be able to. So there's quite a fair bit to do here in terms of bosses, as you can see, all these colours here, so you should be able to get it done that way. And you're also getting resources as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's anything else. These should be the last batch of tickets, I'm assuming. It looks like there's 50 tickets here. So pretty much once you get all these done, you should have enough to start something on this banner, which I do wish I did actually change this banner a little bit, but I guess it's still good if you're free to play or you're still new in the game. It's a pretty good banner. But yeah, let's get into today's video, guys. If you need any more help or stuff like that, leave a comment down below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. And yeah, because let's video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as I win the next one.